Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy Eagle Bruffa, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapons Guide. And today, guys, we have the Rowan's Call Assault Rifle. Probably one of the best guns, if not the best gun in the game. And I'm going to tell you guys, this was a bitch to get, man. And we didn't even get the drop. I'll show you guys here in a second just kind of what I'm talking about. But you can see the stats, just absolutely insane damage. The front of it's kind of disgusting, if you ask me. The mouth and then, like, the holes. Kind of gross, so that's definitely an interesting look. You're going to be able to get this weapon by going through the Slaughter Star 3000. And oh my god, this is very difficult. Not the Slaughter Star itself. That's not difficult. The difficult part is making this drop actually obtainable because of the amount of bugs, the amount of glitches that this map has. Going through this, of course, it's going through waves of enemies. They get harder as the waves go. There's 5 rounds. And there's a lot of issues with this you guys are going to see here, but we're going to jump into it. Of course, if you guys want to farm for this, then definitely go try the Slaughter Star 3000 if you really want to. There's also a better way that I'm going to talk about here later in the video to get this weapon. It's going to be a little bit easier. We'll jump into the wiki and stuff like that. All right, guys, so this is actually going to be kind of a gameplay slash where to find this weapon, how to get to it part, because fast traveling is really easy. You just fast travel to the location and you don't have to really go anywhere. But in the gameplay, I'm actually using the Rowan's Call, and this thing absolutely freaking shreds. Probably my favorite weapon in the game to use. And you guys could see we're putting these enemies down. We're on Mayhem 11 as well, and just absolutely doing work. So the boss that actually drops this weapon is the Red Rain. You guys are going to see here in a little bit, but we have a lot of issues getting this gun. So if you were to ever like a video of mine, I would really appreciate a like on this video, because it took me probably about 4 hours to do. 4 hours of just trial and error and, bro, just getting you guys his guns. And not because I died. I actually didn't die one time going through this. It's just making the drop, getting everything like that going. But man, it was a tough one. So if you guys do want to show me some love on any video, it would definitely be this one. I really appreciate that. So, again, you guys are going to go through the waves. You're going to go through 5 rounds, or actually 4 rounds, because the boss is at the very end. Each round is going to have 5 waves. So, ultimately, you're going through like 25 waves of enemies. And that alone takes probably about 20 minutes to get through. So I do not recommend that method to get this weapon, but you're going to see here why this makes it even worse. We go through it all, and you guys want to see what happens here. So on the last wave, there's going to be 2 enemies, the blue fire, which is this guy, and then you have the red fire, which drops the Rowan's Call. Now this guy drops the Lucian's Call, which I will have a video on shortly, probably actually tomorrow. But the blue fire, these bosses are actually pretty difficult. Particularly the red fire seems to be a little bit more stronger than the blue fire, because you could see I actually take him out pretty quickly, again, using the Rowan's Call. Sorry if I said red fire, I meant red rain. So yeah, blue fire and red rain. Red rain is going to be the one that drops this weapon. He's somewhat of a difficult boss. You could see he's actually taken quite a bit of damage here, but you can see that bar is not really going down. So we're just going to throw on our action skill and then melt him pretty quickly using the Rowan's Call. And you guys are going to see what happens with the drop. He drops all of his loot besides the actual Rowan's Call on top of the frickin' map. It dropped down. I checked Sanctuary. I checked everything. Checked the loot box. You can see I'm shaking my head, and I still do not have this gun. I checked everything. So that one's a wash. Let's try it again and see what happens. Attempt number 2. We're almost at the end of round 4. We're going to go through. We're going to take these guys out pretty easily. Actually get dropped there, so don't want to say pretty easily. But, of course, we pick ourselves up. We get our action skill, and we go to work. We are actually almost getting to this boss fight. Or are we? We take out the last enemy, and then we sit here for 5 minutes. We sit here for 10 minutes. And at this point, we're throwing stuff around. We don't know what to do. And we realize that we cannot complete this match. So we're and keep in mind, guys, this is after a save and quit. So I went through round 1 all the way to frickin' round 5. This time and last time, of course, you saw that we didn't get the gun because it fell down. This time, it just no one spawns. They must have got stuck. So, okay, well, let's try it again. So again, we make our way to the blue fire. We take him out pretty easily. That's nothing. All right, let's go get the red rain, and let's see what we could do with him. Let's see if he actually drops the gun this time. I even let him kind of move around a little bit and get out of the spot where he was. So you can see now we're just taking him down pretty easily. This Rowan's Call is absolutely nuts. I don't even need a showcase because you guys are seeing the gameplay here. But the drop goes underneath again. Like, you guys cannot make this up. Drop goes underneath again. This is absolutely insane. What's this, attempt number 3? We go through it all again, and we actually complete it, and they don't spawn. They do not spawn. You can see me shaking my head there. We completed all 5 rounds, and they did not spawn at all. Gearbox, fix this, for the love of God. We get one more kill. Torg says whatever Torg says, and then nothing happens, bro. Nothing freaking happens. So there is something that you could do, somewhat of a method that I want to talk a little bit about here to try to get this reset without you having to go through levels 1 through 5. I actually did a little bit of research and found this perfect method to pretty much get back to reset level 5 or round 5 instead of having to reset from the beginning. But I've been going through the whole thing every single time all over again to try to get this gun for you guys. So of course a like would be highly appreciated. But let me talk a little bit about what you guys can do if this does happen to you. For like the 5th time, we're killing Red Rain and in hopes of getting the Rowan's Call. And my dude throws it on the ground yet again. So here's what we could do to pretty much reset round 5 without having to go through round 1 through 5 all over again. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But first, I want to prove to you that that is the Rowan's Call, because you'll be able to see that it is technically his drop that he has. But if you look, it's showing the assault rifle image, of course, right above the legendary. So, technically, he dropped it for us, but did we get it? No, of course not. So, basically, you want to make sure that there's somebody alive, an enemy alive, no matter what. You want to get dropped and taken down, but enemies have to still be alive. So, this frontline commando, for example, no one, if you kill everybody, it's going to end the game. But make sure that you die. You could blow yourself up, whatever, just as long as there's enemies that are still alive. And then you could just bleed out. Of course, I'm getting revived by my pet, but we're going to bleed out here. And then what that's going to do, it's going to take us right back out. And then we can run right back in and get round 5 pretty much restarted instead of you having to go from round 1 to round 5. Here we are. We're coming back. You could see we hit use round 5. All right, awesome. So now we restart round 5. Yes, you do, of course, have to restart this one from scratch, but it's a hell of a lot better than going back to round 1 and going through that process. So let's see if we get it one last time. Let's give it a shot. While we're taking out these enemies, I'm going to jump into the wiki and talk a little bit about the Rowan's Call. The Rowan's Call is a legendary weapon in Borderlands 3. This Jacob's assault rifle is a great weapon with an alien barrel. Just like the other call weapons in Borderlands 3, if you manage to score a critical hit with this weapon, your magazine will refill automatically. That definitely helps you guys out with mobbing if you're hitting crits. Pretty much could keep it going, honestly, if you just keep hitting critical hits no matter what. But the next part is the other special effect of the Rowan's Call is that it will ricochet 2 bullets instead of the default 1 for Jacob's weaponry. So 2 bullet ricochets, and every crit hit refills your magazine. There are fire, shock, and radiation elements. You can see I'm using a radiation element in my gameplay here. Special weapon effect. Fully auto firing mode. critical hits return 2 bullets to the magazine and ricochets 2 bullets at the nearest enemy. And the how to get the Rowan's Call. The Rowan's Call can be obtained randomly from any loot source, which that's how I got my Rowan's Call. You guys could tell by that, but has a higher chance of dropping from Red Rain, who is located in Slaughter Star 3000. And you guys could see we went through round 5 just there, and the dude did not spawn. So at this point, I am fed up. I'm done. You could see the Rowan's Call's right down there. I mean, like, what? There's really nothing else we could do. They just need to fix this freaking game and fix this drop. And, of course, we try and, you know, whatever. We try for it. Obviously, that's not going to pan well. Now, there is a better way to get this weapon, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where. And we're going to be going into the black market vending machine that actually changes location weekly, so I'll put the link to that into the description below. Pretty much shows you where our boy Maurice has this vending machine at. This week, the 3 weapons that are on the black market are the Brainstormer, the Ogre, and the Free Radical, and he's actually going to be located in Meridian Metroplex on Promethea, so you guys could go check that out. Again, link in the description will tell you exactly where that's at. Also, something that I'm going to do for you guys, if you do not have this weapon, if you've been grinding for it, if you've been pretty much doing everything that you can and you really want this gun, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and then also comment down below Rowan's Call. And what I'll do is I'll, of course, respond. We'll get together. I'll drop the gun for you and be good to go there. It is, of course, going to be Mayhem level 10. This one is going to be the Radiation variant, level 72, obviously. So if you guys do want this gun, I mean, look at the weapon damage. You guys saw in the gameplay what we were doing. So if you do want this gun, be sure to sub, like, and then, of course, comment Rowan's Call below, and I will drop this gun for you. I am on PC, but I know, of course, with crossplay, that shouldn't be an issue. I hope this helps you guys out. Of course, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if this does help you out, and to help me out as well, because this freaking gun has been driving me nuts. More so the map has been driving me nuts, and this Red Rain boss has been a pain in my ass. So hit the thumbs up to support your boy, and then of course sub up to the channel if you want to see some more. We're going to be dropping more and more legendary weapons guides, so be sure to stick around for that. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Man, I literally killed myself so I can reset it, and came back, and this was going on. So let's see if, and you guys are going to see this live, bro. See what happens here. So Red Rain is who drops the Rowan's Call. Did he drop it for us? Bro, no. The dude drops the Krakatoa, and then the fucking, oh my, dude, and then the Rowan's Call falls. No, bro, what? Oh my god. Look at that, dudes. Oh my god. The boss drops the Krakatoa, but his actual drop, the Rowan's Call, falls down there, man. Oh my god.